like it, and I think this one has like peanut butter or chocolate like inside of it. And I'll probably like nibble on that one. I probably won't eat the whole thing. I think I bought it before, and I made it halfway, and I got like peanut buttered out. So, you know, I like to grab donuts every now and then. I like to nibble on them with coffee and stuff like that, but like I can't like smash a whole dozen, you know, like I can't do that anymore. Before I used to like be able to do that, but now I guess, I don't know, getting older or some shit, it seems to affect my body a lot more these days. So, and that's more likely having the balanced diet. Before, when I was doing carb cycling, I could smash 2 dozen donuts because I was low carb all week. So, of course, back then I wasn't depleted from my glycogen stores, but they were pretty fucking low. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make like a stupid vlog about stupid shit like that. Me making midnight runs. My dad is like, we have like an insomnia family. My dad's worked the grave shift at the U.S. Post Office for probably the last like 20-30 years. So even on his days off, like he'll sleep during the day and then he'll wake up like on some vampire shit like I'm doing right now, and like he'll go out and buy like snacks. And like, you know, he'll come home and he'll eat his snacks. But, you know, everybody in my family is kind of like a pothead too, so. Except for me. I never got into that either. Yeah, so I guess I'm awake right now. It's 2:45 in the morning, I'm assuming. And I'm going to head back home, play some video games, smash some donuts, and then probably go to sleep for the majority of Saturday. And Sunday is the last strength day of this particular week's weightlifting cycle. I believe there's 3 or 4 weeks left in this program. I think it's 3 weeks. And then after that, I begin training for my meet in April. USAPL meet at, I think, Cal State Fullerton. I have no idea what maxes are going to be. I don't care about that shit. Anybody can tell you like what their gym max is or whatever, but they can't tell you what their maxes are going to be on meet day. They're not going to be able to tell you or confirm that any lift that they did was good for their meet day. So I don't get too caught up in that whole like, oh, I'm going to go smash like 650. Like, not that I can smash 650 anything, but if you add up 2 of my lifts, I can smash 650. So I think a lot of people get caught up in that. Just be realistic with yourself. I'm just going to hit my training as hard as possible, and hopefully my body just does what it's supposed to do. I guess switching gears before I quit this, I've enjoyed DUP methodically very much. If you follow Matt Ogus, Flex for All, you'll notice that when he was shredding or getting ready for his bodybuilding show, he did a lot of bro shit. But it still doesn't discount the fact that he did a lot of his primary lifts. Now it seems a lot of his training is really focused on primary lifts, the big 3, and the guy's made leaps and bounds doing boring ass training. And it's not for everybody. DUP is pretty much like what he's doing. It's very periodized. It goes one way. So, you know, I'm sure he has hypertrophy days, speed. I don't think he even works on speed. I think he just really does a cumulative volume. And over time, that just tends to get his lifts up. And he never really tests for maxes. He doesn't really need to see where he is. If he hits like a certain amount of numbers on like a top set of 3, then you can kind of guesstimate what your 1 rep max is, and then do your next training cycle based off 90% of that. And if it gets too hard, you can obviously dial it back with fatigue percentages if that's your deal. That's another way to handle it. So DUP seems to be really calculated. It's boring as fuck, I'll be completely honest with you. There's no, you know, random accessories. I don't have like a bro out day, bodybuilding day. I come in, I squat, I bench, I deadlift. I squat, I bench, and I deadlift. I squat, and I bench. That's it. And maybe I'll do some bicep curls or some tricep push downs, some calf raises, and ab work. Those are my accessories. There's no crazy like sitting on a dumbbell and doing like Lovato, like lat fucking cable rows or whatever. There's no like crazy muscle ups. There's no snatch complexes, and overhead press is thrown in there. But I think on the intensity phase, it completely disappeared. I can't even tell you the last time I did overhead press. So DEP, if you're looking to make some boring gains, but good solid gains, I'd highly recommend it. If you're interested in coaching services, I would definitely contact the strength athlete. I don't know what their policy is on lifters that use drugs, being that their whole thing is drug-free powerlifting, but maybe they'll still program for you. But I think the main focus of their clientele is to take on drug-free athletes. So I don't know if it's like drugs in the past. That's not really like my my thing. What I'm trying to say is, if you're interested in coaching services, I would reach out to them. I've had nothing but the best experience with the strength athlete, and I will continue to use them for as long as possible. I think after this powerlifting meet, I'll really decide on where things want to go. Do I want to, keep on moving? I want like a 350-pound bench press. Like, I want to be able to do that for 10 reps. I don't want to just hit it once. I want to be able to do 315 for 3 sets of 10. That's a bench goal for me. Squat and deadlift, I could care less. You continue to work at it, it's going to go up. So I'm not going to sell myself short and say, it's good to have mini goals. At the end of the cycle, like, I'd like to pull like a 530 deadlift. If I can do more than 530, then, obviously what I'm doing is good. If not, then I'm okay with that. Like, if I can pull anything above my past PR, which is 515, I'll be happy with that. I know this is getting long, and you probably stopped listening by now, so I'm going to cut it off. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. If you'd like to see more of me sitting around rambling, going out and binge eating, then yeah, let me know down below, and I'll be more than glad to indulge you. Or maybe I'll vlog about some of the food spots that I go to that I shouldn't be when I'm trying to cut weight for a meet 4.5 months out. Or 4 months and some change out. Alright? Thank you guys. Peace.